Welcome everyone. Hi, my name is Susan and we're going to do our lovely little chair yoga class today. So, comfortable on your chair. Now when you're choosing a chair, try to find something that's nice and sturdy, that has a nice strong back, all right? Nothing, if it's too cushiony, you might be a little not too stable. So if you can, or whatever you've got hanging around, all right? So, sitting comfortably on your chair, all right? Relax your legs. Now I want you to lean back. Just lean back in your chair, all right? Then we always start the class with a couple of minutes of breathing, of pranayama. Prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. We're breathing in through the nose, we're exhaling through the nose. So just try, relax, all right? Now, today we're going to sit in Suni Mudra. So your middle finger represents giving patience, thumb represents your ego. Together, tip to tip, palm up, sit back, relax the shoulders, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Relax the shoulders, close your eyes, and just breathe. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds. And exhale fully. Now is the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today, focusing on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and lower your anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. Slowly bring yourself out of your pranayama. Let's bring our hands together. Now at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair, all right, as best as you can. Relax the shoulders. Now let's rub our hands vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more time, big breath. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together. Big breath. And on the exhale, I'd like you to bring your arms all the way up into Jupiter Mudra. Now, if this bothers your shoulders and you have a hard time getting your arms up here, bring them down. Even if you leave them here, it doesn't matter, all right? I really want you to sit nice and tall. Let's wake up the physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers. One more breath. On the exhale, release the hands. If you can, let's inhale into a bit of a back bend. If you can't, you can just reach up. I want you to remember, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If it doesn't feel good, please don't do it. You can always bring yourself out of it. On the exhale, bring the arms down. Now we always move on the exhale, and I'm trying to cue you. When I say the next or your next exhale, try to move then, all right? Hands on the lap. Now we're going to do a nice forward fold, so let's work that spine a little bit. On the exhale, I want you just to slide your hands down. Just bow your head. You don't have to go far. Just bring your hands down halfway. And just bow your head around your back and breathe. So this is a forward fold. So this is a nice lengthening of the spine, starting to stretch and release the shoulders, the muscles up and down your back. So like I said, if you're really stiff or really tight and you can't go very far, even if you go a little bit, that's okay. Keep the breath going. It revolves around the breath. The breath is there to guide you. Just let it happen. Give into your breath. Focus on the sensations of the breathing of your body. On the exhale, come up slowly. All right. Hands onto the lap. Roll the shoulders up. Roll them back and forth. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do this. If you can, bring your hands up here behind your head. So you're going to do a few moves from here. If this is really going to bother you to have your arms, your shoulders like this, I want you to put your hands on your hips. Okay, you can do the same thing, all right? Now, those of you have your hands behind your head. Now, having your hand behind your head, don't tug on your head, very gentle. Now, make sure that you're sitting, even if your hands are on your hips, make sure that you're sitting as best as you can, nice and tall, all right? Take your breath. On the exhale, I want you just to tilt your head back, look up to the ceiling, breathe. So it's a little bit of a back bend, but we're going to start stretching front of the neck into the chest, and having your arms like this is working the shoulder muscles. On the exhale, I want you just to bow your head. And don't press down too hard on the head. If your hands are on your hips, you can do the same thing. On your next exhale, bring your head up. Slowly keep your hands here if you can. Take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to tilt and lean to the right. Try to keep things nice and straight as best as you can. And you get a nice little gentle stretch down the left side of your body. One more breath. Exhale, come up. Slowly, let's go to the left. On the exhale, just tilt. You're not going far, you're just tilting slightly, just enough to feel a nice stretch down the right side of the body. And like again, if your hands are on your hips, you're going to get the same thing. All right? One more breath. Exhale up. All right, let's bring those arms down. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders up. And really roll them out. Forward and backward. Loosen everything up. All right. Pay attention to how you feel as well. If you have a lot of issues, if you know there's certain things that are going to cause you pain, back up. Don't do it. Don't worry about it, okay? So I'm going to show you a nice neutral position. So if there's anything we do that is, like I said a few minutes earlier, that's really not going to feel good for you or it's not going to work for you, I want you to come into your mountain. Now the mountain position is just let the arms hang down, but try to be aware of your posture and just stay here. So let's try this right now, all right? Mountain Tattasana is a neutral resting place. The breath is flowing, and this is where you can come if you want to skip a move or if there's something that's really not going to work for you. Come here, but I really want you to pay attention to the breath. Keep it going. Every breath you take is long and smooth, so try to relax. For one more breath. On the exhale, hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. Just roll them out a little bit. Let's just kind of loosen things up, all right? Let's do a nice shoulder shrug now. So take your breath, and on the exhale, I'd like you to bring your shoulders up, and I want you to hug your ears. Just go as far as comfortable. This is a nice, easy way, quick way during the day to release the tension into the upper back and the shoulders. So we just want to learn on how to work with the stress levels, reducing, lowering the stress levels, releasing the tension in our body. And that comes, or both the breath helps so much. On the exhale, come down. You can feel the shoulders relaxing. Roll them out a little bit more. All right. So I'm going to do a nice shoulder stretch now. So I'm going to give you two different ways to do this now, okay? So the first way, I'm going to do a quick little demo, is a left hand onto the right elbow, and all you're going to do, now the position of the arm, you can have it here, here, whatever feels good, and you're just going to gently pull. If you want, you can literally give yourself a hug, and you're going to give yourself a hug, or a stretch. But if you want to try something that's just a little bit more intense, okay, depending on how you feel, you can come down here, elbow, left arm just hangs down, and you're just going to lean forward. Now that one is a little bit more intense, so if you want to try it, if not, do this. You're going to get the same stretch. It's just one is not as intense as the other, depending on how you feel. I'm going to do it one way with one arm, and I'll do the deeper one the other side, just to give you a little bit of an idea. All right, so we'll start. Now, if you're going to do this one here, so the left hand onto the right elbow, adjust the arm position to what feels good for that shoulder. And we're going to give ourselves a little hug. So your back is still straight. Take your breath, and on the exhale, now go as far as comfortable. If you want a deeper stretch, you can go a little further, or you can back up. Breathe. One more. On the exhale, release. All right, we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to do the deeper version on this side, but I'll show you how to get into position. If you're going to do this side here, you're going to have the right hand onto the left elbow. You're going to do the same thing, but I'll try the deeper one this time here. So get into position if you're doing this one. And if you're doing this one here, you're going to fold over. Your back is still straight. Your elbow is on the knee. Left elbow on the right knee. The right arm just hangs down. On the exhale, just stay right here. Relax. You don't have to move the arm. You might want to lean forward a little bit again if you want. And this is just a different way of getting that stretch. And it's all about the shoulder, the upper back, the shoulder blade. On the exhale, release. Come up, slow and gentle. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. Perfect. All right. So from here, let's reach out with both arms. All right, so bring them down a little lower. So we're not going to focus on the shoulder. We're going to focus on the forearm, the wrist, and the hand. And make sure you're sitting nice and tall and proud on your sit bones and you're aware of your posture. All right, so from here, all you're going to do is keep your fingers open, follow the rhythm of the breath, keep that breath going. Bend at the wrist slightly, turn out to the baby finger. Breathe. Decompressing, releasing those tight muscles, nerves, blood vessels. That's every move we make, every stretch we do, every position we're in. Same thing, eccentric muscle contractions, also working on joint stability. On the exhale, straighten the hands, bring them up, and I want you to stretch your fingers out. Just lengthen them out, get a deep stretch into the fingers and releasing the palm of the hand. And on the exhale, I want you just to relax your fingers. Let your fingers just go limp. Just let them go limp. And I want you to just shake your hands out. Shake them out. Release the tension in the hands. And then from here, bring the hands up again. And I want you to play piano with your fingers. Just wiggle your fingers. And if you can, I want you to just work the wrists. You could go a little faster if you want, but keep your breath in mind. It's slow. And it's smooth and complete. Perfect. Hands on the lap. Let's roll the shoulders out a little bit. All right. So let's start working on our spine a little bit. So we're going to do some cat and cow. All right. So hands, I need you to hold on to the side of your chair. I'm going to just reposition my chair a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. All right. Now, ankles and knees are nice and lined up. Your feet are nice and comfortable, so the legs are completely relaxed. Sitting nice and tall, hold on to the side of the chair very, very gently. Straight spine, let's go. Inhale, I want you to bring the chest out, look up to the ceiling. So just a little bit of a C-scoop spine. And on the exhale, now I want you to round your back. Bow your head, round your shoulders, follow the breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale into your cat. And into the cat is lengthening the spine, releasing up the back. This is a really good stretch for your lower back. Let's do it again. When you come up into your cow, you get a stretch into your chest, into your pectorals, into your abdominals as well. Exhale. One more time. Breath and motion, meditation motion, cat and cow, all the way. And slowly bring yourself up, straight spine, roll the shoulders out. So when we're doing these, we're usually doing sets of 2 or 3. If you find you do 1, and then after that it's just not going to happen for you or not feel good, don't worry about it. Just do what you can. Do 1, 2 if you can. And if you find you have to stop, come back to your mountain. But just keep the breath going. Even if you're not moving, just relax and breathe. Feeling the sensation of being able to take that breath. All right? So we're going to still work on our spine a little bit more. So let's do a nice spinal twist. Okay, now, the same thing. Your legs are nice and relaxed. I want the right hand onto the left hand, on the right knee. Now the right hand, if you can, I'd like you to hold on to your little handle here. Just hold on to the back of the chair. Now, when we're going to do a twist pose, we're just going to gently look over to the right. Now, if you have issues with your spine or anything like that, don't torque your back. Don't force your body to do anything. You ease yourself into it, even if you barely move. Then once you get there, relax. If you find you want to go deeper, you do it on the exhale. If you have to come out of it, same thing, do it on your exhale. All right, so just take it easy. Don't overthink it. All right, let's go. Big breath. On the exhale, gently look over the right shoulder, pressing on the right knee a little bit. Now your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Gentle spinal twist. Releasing the spine, keeping it nice and balanced and flexible and strong. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, the muscles up and down your spine. Even in the twist pose, your breath is the same. It's long and it's smooth. On the next exhale, come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Let's counter pose. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind the back. Or I should say, hold on to the back of the chair. Big breath. Exhale. Now pay attention to the different sides of your body. You know you always have one side of your body that's a little stronger, it's more balanced, it's easier to work with. Maybe this side you can go a little deeper. Maybe this side, oh, it's not quite there, and you just go a little bit. That's okay. I don't want you to worry about it. Like I said, don't overthink anything we do. It's the breath that comes first. Remember that you know how your body moves. The more you do it, the more you're going to get those engrams. The body's going to get the muscle memory. Doesn't mean you're going to go any further, but it's just there. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, hands on lap, roll the shoulders out. All right, so let's work our way down. Let's work the ankles and the feet now. So I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair, and I want you to bring your feet out a little bit. Now, if you can, let's see if we can get them off the floor. You don't have to get them very high, just get them off. Just getting your foot off the floor is engaging a lot of the leg muscles, just without even moving them. So let's get them off the floor. Now you can hold on to the chair if you want. Put your hands on your lap if you want. Now sit nice and tall, relax those shoulders. So let's do a nice plantar flexion. So I want you to inhale, push the foot forward. Exhale, bring it back. Keep going, follow the breath. The breath is there to guide you. And this is a stretching of the top of the foot, the ankle, but also engaging lower leg muscles. When you bring your foot up, you feel your calf, a nice little deep sensations of engaging the calf muscles. Keep going. Plantar flexion, the action moving forward and bringing it back and back. And then from here, just let your feet land. Just let them land. Relax, let your legs go limp. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Let your arms hang down, just relax. Feeling the sensations of the body starting to release, starting to relax, starting to be calm. The breath is flowing, you're smiling. You're so happy to be doing this right now. And let's do something else with our feet. Now, hands again on the lap or holding onto the chair. Now keep your feet with your legs in the same position. So I want you to bring them up off the floor again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play piano with our toes. We're going to move the toes around and we're just going to do some little circles with the ankles. Okay, so this one here, I want you to move a little bit faster, but keep your breath nice and slow. But you can move and wiggle them a little. Play with some good piano with your toes. All right, so up, start wiggling the toes around. Get a nice articulation of those lovely toes. Really working and roll the ankles at the same time if you can. So this is a little bit of coordination, but also really articulating and moving all the muscles in your foot and your toes, and also really working those ankles a little bit more. Do what you can again. All right. Now I want you to remember that yoga is not about performance. It's about integrating mind, body through breath awareness. So it doesn't matter if you don't move very much. The breath is there. You're trying to do your best, and that's all that matters. Quality over quantity, that's it. And down. So even if you do one and it feels good and that's all you can do, wonderful. That's it. Don't worry about it. Back up, ankles to knees, relax, roll the shoulders out. All right, perfect. So let's start working some legs now. So from here, we're going to do a leg stretch with a twist. So let me show you this one here. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring both legs up. So when you bring your legs up, what you're going to be doing is you're engaging your quads. So you're engaging your thighs, your hamstrings, even some knee as well. pelvic floor muscles, core muscles, abdominal muscles, your buttocks as well, even into your lower back. So a lot of power to lift those heavy legs, okay? So let me show you quickly and then we'll do it together. We'll see what we can do together. So I'm sitting nice and tall again. I'm trying to relax my shoulders, hold on to the chair. I'm going to lift my legs up a little bit, and that's it. All right, I'm going to bend the knee and up. The higher you lift your legs, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. The more sensations, a little bit of fire. You can't get your legs up here, put them wherever you can. All right, so we're going to bring them up. We're going to bend the knee and up again. But all the whole time, the feet stay off the floor. All right, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Just a few times. Then we're going to bend the knee, and then you're going to bring the feet to the right, to the left, and you're going to look to the right. You're not going very far because I don't want you to torque your knees. You're just turning a little bit, and you're going to feel it. It's a really nice stretch for the thigh. All right. So let's see what we can do together. Roll the shoulders out. Relax. All right. Sitting nice and tall. Make sure you're adjusted in your chair. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. As high as you can, that's comfortable. Stay here, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knee. Keep your feet off the floor. Breathe. A lot of fire. You can feel those thighs kicking in. Let's go up again. Completely relaxed. Focus on the part of the body you're working with. Again, bend. See, my feet are barely off the floor. They're just hovering. Now, the next time we're going to move the feet to the left just a bit. Take a breath. Exhale. Just move them slightly. You can look this way. You can turn your body slightly, look to the right. Don't put your feet too far over. And center. Feet on the floor. Relax. Relax. You can feel your thighs. It's a very gentle, but there's a lot of activity going on into your thighs area, even into your inner thigh, pelvic floor, groin area as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that again. Okay, same thing, and then at the end we're going to move our feet to the right. So if you got a little more energy, let's do it again. All right, roll the shoulders out, relax, make sure you're comfortable. Let's go. Inhale up. If your legs are getting a little bit tired, bring them down a little bit. Don't worry about it. All right, do what you can. One more breath. Exhale, bend. Keep your feet off the floor. You can work those thighs. Feel the engagement. Big, strong muscles. One more breath. Now, on the next exhale, we're going to bring our feet to the right. You're going to look a little bit to the left. I'm not going very far. This is going to be very intense, so don't whip your legs too far. You want to take care of your knees, but you really want to work those thighs. On the exhale, and down. And back them up. And relax, just relax. So have the ankles lined up under the knee. Just relax your legs. Put your hands on your lap, roll the shoulders out. Just try to relax those legs. So like I said, anything we do in our chair class, it doesn't have to be crazy, super intense. Just something like that is all you need to do, all right? And this is the type of thing, if you're in a wheelchair or if you're sitting a lot, if you're traveling, sitting on an airplane for a long time, or if you're sitting around watching TV, why not move your legs around? Do some stretches, why not? It's a wonderful thing, good for you. All right, roll the shoulders out. Let's do one more. So I need you to scooch up into your chair. And I want you to open up your legs nice and wide. So the sit bones are very edge of the chair. Open up your legs as wide as you can. Now, you can have your feet a little bit on an angle, but if you find this bothers your legs, your knees, or your ankles, you can straighten. You can adjust your feet wherever you need them to be. Try to have your legs as open as wide as you can. This is going to stretch the inner thigh, again, the pelvic floor, groin area, your buttocks, and a nice gentle hip opener. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a goddess stretch with a twist. So let me show you quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hands on my lap. All I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward. And then I'm going to look to the right. That's it. If you want, you can push on the right arm. I'm going to look to the left. You can push on the right knee a little bit, but you don't have to. If you push on the knee, you're going to feel an extra stretch in here. So you'll decide when you get there, all right? So hands on the lap. Make sure your back is straight, head level with your spine, hinging with the hips. Take your breath. On the exhale, just lean forward. You don't have to go far. Press down your feet a little bit. Breathe. Stay right here. Elbows are bent. And this is a version of a goddess squat or a goddess position. Now let's do a goddess, a twist. Take your breath. On the exhale, all I want to do is look to the left. That's it. If you want, you can push on the right knee out, but don't worry about it. You don't have to. Just turning your body a little bit, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch in here. One more breath. Exhale to center. Let's go to the other side. Big breath. Exhale. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bend over a little further. You'll get a more intense feeling. Back up a little bit. Come a little bit straighter if you want. It doesn't matter. On the exhale, come to center. Come up slowly. All right. You can feel it. Gentle hip opener. Now, from here, let's get into our child's pose. So, the child's pose is a resting place, and it's also a stretch. So, if you have a hard time doing this, coming down here, just rest your arms on your thighs and just kind of hang out here, all right? Having your head below your hips is called inversion. So if this is going to make you dizzy for any reason, don't worry about it. Stay here, all right? Preparing for child's pose, take your breath. On the exhale, keep your arms here or come down here. And if you're coming down here, just hang out. Like, you don't have to touch the floor necessarily. Let your arms hang down. This is going to stretch your shoulders, lengthen your spine. It's a full body stretch, resting place, child's pose, Savasana. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today in this moment, taking the time to rest, to breathe, reconnect with your body, step away from the busyness of the outside world, turning all the noises off for a while, re-energizing your body, refocusing. On the next exhale, come up slowly. Push yourself up. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. All right. And let's finally get those legs together. All right. Now I want you to sit back in your chair. Let's get ready for our Savasana. Meditation, relaxation, reflection time, however you choose to bring this into your practice. Lean back in your chair. Now I want you just to find a place in your chair where you can completely relax. I want you just to melt into your chair. So if you want, let your legs fall open. You can have your arms hanging down. You can have your hands on your lap. You can bow your head. It doesn't matter. Just find that place where you can just be completely limp in your chair. All right? And I want you just to stay here. Breathe and relax. Savasana. Feeling calm, relaxed, finding that place of tranquility, of serenity, even sitting in your chair. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to their appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space, and bring life back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit if you'd like. Now at this point, I'd like you to sit back in your chair, come into a straight position. So straighten that spine, stay nice and tall and proud on those sit bones. Relax the shoulders, roll them out if you have to. All right, hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra, hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, all done. Yay. That was wonderful, lovely. You know, even the chair yoga, some people think that you don't get a lot out of it. You do. I love chair yoga. I feel so good after this. All right. So thank you again for joining me. It's absolutely my pleasure to do this for you because I do it for myself just as much. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing a nice little Pilates class on the mat if you're interested. If not, you can do this class over and over again. I've got several more already posted. So have a wonderful day and take care.